everyone, welcome back to our media sports. So the Madrid Derby was very chaotic. It was pure chaos. We have Atletico Madrid hammering Real Madrid 5-2. So I have Force here with me to break everything down. We had Julian Álvarez stealing the spotlight. In fact, we also had Mbappé scoring. We had Real Madrid's defense completely falling apart. So Force, looking at how this whole game went, how did you read the first half? And was it more of Madrid's failures or mistakes, or was it more of Atletico's sharpness?
We first would have to put it into context. You understand? I mean, the last time Atletico Madrid did put 5 goals past Real Madrid was in 1950. You know, during the time of, I mean, the great era of Madrid. You understand? I mean, Butragueño and the rest. And if anybody had told me that there's a probability that Atletico Madrid was going to score 5 goals against Madrid, I would have said that the person was mad, because because this season Atletico Madrid hasn't been firing. Yeah. Atletico Madrid had been poor. You understand? I mean, they struggled to win matches. They struggled to even get points, right? Yes. So for them to, host Real Madrid, the most informed, the most dominant team in the La Liga this season, and then beat them by 5 goals to 2, yes, it is to me one of the stories of the season. You know, because I never really expected, and nobody, no pundit, no analyst can tell me that they expected Atletico Madrid to beat Real Madrid by 5 goals to 2. Okay,
yes, I think I agree with you on that one. So Mbappé and Güler combined well to score those goals. Do you think the partnership is Madrid's future, or did it paper over deeper problems?
There's no singular partnership in Madrid. You understand? I mean, there are a lot of talent in the Madrid squad, right? Yes. And it depends on what the coach feels and the opposition. You understand? Because there are times that Arda Güler do not play. He comes in from the bench. There are times that Vinicius Junior does not play. There are times that Rodrigo does not play. You understand? So it depends on the position and what you do in training. And remember that this is a new season and this is a new coach. You know, Xabi Alonso in the hot seat. So whatever you have done previously, it's not going to be accounted for this season. It's about what you produce consistently in training and in matches that's going to give you the opportunity to play. You understand? So it is not necessarily a partnership between Arda Güler and Kylian Mbappé, or either Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappé, but it's about the collective. You understand? And this season so far, the go-to person for Real Madrid has been Kylian Mbappé. He's got the majority of the goals for them, and it is a good thing. You know, I have always believed that in the 38 match season, there are going to be hiccups, there are going to be problems. You understand? And it is your ability and your strength and your capability to rise out of those problems that makes you a good team. You understand? And this is one of the setbacks that Madrid is going to face. And I know and I believe that they've got a quality, they've got an experienced coach behind them, and it is possible for them to come out of this mess. Okay.
So the second half of the game belonged to Julian Álvarez, from the incredible free kick and also the first penalty that he had. How big is this statement for him?
It is a serious and a massive statement, you understand? Because anybody who had followed Julian Álvarez, right, from Argentina to Man City to Atletico Madrid, was worried that he's leaving an attacking team to a more defensive team. Yeah, but even in El Chalo's defensive setup, Julian Álvarez has continuously shown how lethal he is. Has continuously shown how a goal scorer he is. You understand? And to have put 2 goals past Real Madrid on the biggest team, because apart from the El Clasico, the biggest match in the Spanish La Liga, right, is the Madrid Derby. You understand? The biggest match. You understand? And for him to have shown his presence, for him to have come to the party, for him to have tormented not only the 2 goals that he scored. Remember, he hit the bar. You understand? And exactly. It was not only that, but his total play, his understanding of spacing, his goal scoring ability, his defensive duties, his every single aspect of a striker. He has gotten, you understand? That is why a lot of people were surprised when he was moving from Man City to Atletico Madrid. Because to be sincere with you, it is a downgrade. To be moving from a team being led by Pep Guardiola in the EPL, challenging for the EPL and the Champions League, to come to Atletico Madrid, where that it's going to be difficult for you to be winning the Spanish La Liga or challenging for the Champions League. But one thing that is certain is that you're going to play.
Okay.
And players strive on having 90 minutes. Players strive on starting matches. You understand? And I think that Atletico Madrid is just going to be a stepping stone for him.
Okay. So does Alvarez now look like the main man for attack for Atletico, even ahead of Griezmann?
No, of course he is. You understand? Because you see, Griezmann is aging, right? Yeah. Griezmann is now the custodian of the Atletico Madrid tradition. He's been there for ages. Barring that, when he went to Barcelona for like a season, he's Atletico Madrid through and through. But you don't need him now to lead the attack because his age, like I rightly indicated. Okay. The attack is now being led by Julian Álvarez, and he's leading the fort effortlessly. He's leading the fort with such much aplomb. He's leading the attack with so much dedication and experience. You understand? Yes. Remember that he has played in the English Premier League, right? He's played in the World Cup. So he's combining all this experience. And you see, we can't take it away from him. He's a very, very good striker. You see Julian Álvarez, and you see qualities that made Luis Suarez one of the best in the world. He's competitive. He knows how to score goals. His defensive work is great. He can fight with every single defender that he faces for 90 minutes. And these are some of the qualities that will make you a good centre forward.
Oh, okay. So comparisons are flying online, and they are saying that Alvarez outshined Mbappé. Do you think it's actually something that is there, or do you just think it's derby hype?
No, because Atletico Madrid won, you can say that yes, he did outshone. You understand, Kylian Mbappé? Because at the end of the day, it is the person who leads his team to win that gets the hype of the day. You understand? Then who won? Right? The question is going to be asked: who won? Even if Kylian Mbappé had scored 3 goals and then lost, and then Madrid had lost, then the hype still would have been with Julian Álvarez. Because at the end of the day, he scored 2, right? And then led his team to win. So in football, that's the most important thing. He who leads his team to win trophies or to win matches gets the most hype. So at the end of the day, yes, I agree with the people who are saying that on the day, Kylian Mbappé did not come to the park. Not totally, because he did get a goal. But it was Julian Álvarez who came to the party, led his team to defeat Real Madrid. Okay,
so the Real Madrid fans are actually very furious. They are saying that the defending was very poor on Madrid's side. And the fingers are being pointed at Valverde.
Valverde is not a defender.
Okay.
Do you understand? Valverde is a box-to-box midfielder. But my problem with some people is that when you lose, you would have to find a scapegoat. Right? And sometimes you would have to accept that when you're playing for Madrid, playing at your 99 percentile is not good enough, because when you've done the Real Madrid jersey, you must be at 100% and over. You get it? So at the end of the day, if they are, because you would have committed mistakes for you to have conceded 5 goals. And remember, the last time Real Madrid conceded 5 goals was in the 2018 season when they lost 5-1 to Barcelona. Do you understand? And like I rightly indicated, the last time Atletico Madrid did put 5 goals past Real Madrid was in 1950. Okay. Right? So it is not something that happens on a daily, or something that even it's been recent to something years now. Yeah? So it tells you the cataclysmic effect of having conceded 5 goals. Because if Xabi Alonso weren't a new coach, he would have been sacked. Because this is cataclysmic. This is something that should not have happened. You understand? It has happened, but the criticism should not be laid at one person's doorstep, but the entire team and the technical bench as well. Okay, so how much blame goes to Xabi Alonso when it comes to the fact that when he saw that Atletico had gained control and he didn't make adjustments? How much blame goes to him? 100%. 100%. You are the leader of the team, right? You see, I have always indicated that it is the coach that issues instructions. You understand? You were leading 2-1. You got pegged back 2-2. Atletico Madrid went into 3-2. You still would have to chase the game, because Madrid is never a team that's going to be in a defensive shape when they are losing. So you change the game, and rightly so. You understand? You would have to change the game at 3-2. You consider the 4th goal, which is 4-2. So the question now is that do you shut shop? You understand? To not concede more, or you still change the game and try to get the equalizer? And for Real Madrid, you have to chase. You understand? You have to chase goals. And unfortunately, the 5th one, went in. So these are blips, these are glitches that happen when you have an entire season to go. You understand? Then one thing I am very certain is that this is just one of those glitches.
Okay, so if you were Xabi Alonso, what changes would you have made?
No, it depends. You understand? I mean, you see, we don't see what goes on behind, especially in training, to know the strength of every single. That's why I did indicate that there are questions that will be running through his head. Should he shut shop? Should he be in the defensive mode? Do you understand? To prevent Atletico Madrid from scoring more, because at 3-2 you can still chase the game, because you will get an equalizer, because Madrid has got an attacking impetus to get an equalizer against Atletico Madrid. You understand? So at 4-2, the question then is that should you chase the game again? You get the point?
Yeah.
And with the players that Madrid has got, I don't think that Madrid should be scared of any team and then be in a defensive shape. So if it were me, I would still ask my team to play an attacking football as much as possible and then try to get goals. So I don't really think that it is something humongous for Madrid to have lost 5-2.
Oh, okay. So this is one of Atletico's biggest derby wins. 5 goals is quite a big deal. It's
because the last time they won 5 was 6-3 in 1960, like I rightly.
Yes.
So it goes to aid their season, because they haven't been doing well. You understand? They haven't been doing well. They've been struggling throughout the season.
Okay.
So for them to have made such a statement against Real Madrid would boost their confidence, and it would boost their mentality going forward.
So how does this defeat help, let's say, Barcelona and other rivals psychologically? Like, how do you think
it's going to help only Barcelona, because the other rivals do not have a chance to topple Real Madrid or Barcelona. So yes, Real Madrid wins, Barcelona wins against Sociedad, and Barcelona goes to the leaderboard. They place first. So it's going to momentarily, or it's going to aid Barcelona in leaping ahead of Real Madrid.
Okay, well said. Now it's your turn. Real Madrid fans, was this just one of the collapses that you guys normally go through, or does it expose deeper flaws and under Alonso and Atletico fans? Is this proof that you are serious for the title, and in fact you are willing to make more space for achievement and victory for you guys? I want to know, for the Atletico fans and the Real Madrid fans, I want to know what you guys are thinking, how you guys are feeling. I don't want to hear everything in the comment section. Well, this has been Our Media Sports. My name is Marigold. It was lovely talking to forwards and breaking things down with you guys. Hope you guys join us later.